It's nowhere near you.
Camila, I'm a minion.
Yeah?
I'm so happy.
Me too. We're literally next.
Yeah,
Next
literally
time.
next. Yay!
Oh, yeah, she has that in front of the south, did you not? Can we have our phones on? Oh no, I guess everyone else is.
You meet important people in faraway lands. Then probably will never be
Wait, and look at
If you are ready to be a minion, well.
That's what it was about until we got
on YouTube.
on YouTube. You can't record in here. How you get on YouTube? Huh? It's lying.
I got on YouTube a long time
So
ago.
Italiano too. And mom. Look at it. It's so cute. I don't know where she is, but she called me when we were online.
The one book we all have to go on. Have you tried the?
Hi.
So Camila, what do you want me to get? The butterfly.
I mess with Scooby Happy. I mess with Scooby. And I used to watch it myself.
Yo, Scooby's the girl.
What?
I think Scooby's the girl.
I don't think so.
Look at
That's
the body.
just, bro, that's just the way Scooby built. You really have an issue with that?
No, it's not. It's too skinny.
No, it too skinny. Too skinny.
It's actually amazing.
But then it's like that.
Wow.
My guy does that sometimes.
Watch it versus Geeked Out. Yo, what they got going on over here, bro? Come on, guys.
Going today. Anybody's birthdays on board? All right. Is that car 4 birthdays? Yeah. All right. Well, all right. Happy birthday. Way to go. Anybody's first time on the tour ever? Oh, a couple of us. Mine too. Cell 5. Way to go. We're gonna have some fun. Okay, but before we get going, here we go. This makes it so much more exciting. Some music.
After this track, can we go on the Mario Kart ride?
We'll see. I thought we were going to see something. Let's say something.
All right, couple of safety things to go over.
That.
One is this is a workout of the movie timeline, and in the next hour you will have a much greater appreciation for this logo that you see on your screens right here. Off to your right, our very first major motion picture was a film by the name of Damon and Pythias. Came out in 1914. So we've been making movies here for over 111 years. In that time period, we have made over 8,000 major motion pictures. Some of those include Best Picture winners like Out of Africa, Sting, Beautiful Mind, Deer Hunter, more recently Oppenheimer, directed by Christopher Nolan. Now on your screens right here is our founder, Mr. Carl Lemley, the guy in the bow tie. And he had this vision. He wanted to create a city that was dedicated entirely to the making of major motion pictures, and that is exactly what we are. We are our very own city. This is Universal City we're entering right now. So we've got our own health and services department, we've got our own sheriff's department. At one point in time, if you can believe this, we had our very own DMV out here in the background. We also once had a Bank of America, a couple different coffee shops to make sure everybody stays caffeinated during the filmmaking process. And off to your right-hand side here, we have our very own fire station. This is Fire Station 51. This is not a movie set, that is a real working fire station, and they keep both the backlot and the theme park safe throughout the filmmaking process. It is called that, and
No, man.
That's a set. That's not a real hospital.
Like the Avengers.
They use that for sex.
We're not supposed to have
They use that for all the hospitals in Deb.
No, just the show.
Pale, kind of blotchy.
So this show has their own whole set?
It's all whole set, and then look at the hospital.
Oh, it's such a fun show. It's an underfunded hospital is the context of this show, and it takes place in Oregon, and hilarity ensues from there. But that is all filmed right on your left-hand side, inside that soundstage.
Entire climate or something like that.
I had seen something in the clock tower on that ledge. It was a ledge about that wide. And I was standing inside the ledge. And
Really good.
How do you feel?
It's cool, guys. I was just walking there. So it's not exactly New York, but a lot of times when you see New York in the movies, it was shot right here on the Universal Metro sets. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. Even if you...
I like films that just take you away from your real life and sweep you up in adventure. And to me, Kong literally does that. I mean, you're on board the ship, you're sailing to a lost island, you're encountering monsters and creatures from, prehistoric times. So I was thrilled when Universal invited me back to Skull Island. and it's great to have you along for the ride. We're about to return to Skull Island.
This was used in The Amazing Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield. So we've had all the Spider-Mans out here, outside of Tom Holland. But he was hanging out that little facade right there. Also on our New York street, I forgot to mention earlier, Captain America, the first Avenger. That's where Steve Rogers gets his powers. Stanley Tucci injects him with the super serum, and then he's all buff, and he's jumping from all the taxi cabs. That whole taxi cab sequence took place right on our New York street right there. And you can see where they do the lighting right there with that overhead reflective panel. That's really cool. Now, on your right-hand side, I know that this looks like completely fake up close. This is always going to be in the far background. This is our trompe l'oeil, and your eyes are great. They're going to be a lot better than the cameras because they're dual lenses. On the single lens cameras, when this is in the far background, it does look like the real thing. On your right-hand side, though, this is very fortunate. We're going to be driving by our giant monster movie mural right here. This was done by a local street artist by the name of Tristan Aiden. All done by hand, all done exclusively with spray paint. But today, you can, high-five Frankenstein in the park. So it really shows you how things have changed over the years. On your left, Soundstage 34 was used in one of my favorites, the ending of The Wedding Singer. Adam Sandler, Drew Barrymore, that's where they're inside the plane, and Billy Idol shows up, and they sing I Want to Grow Old With You. Die Hard 2, and of course, When Harry Met Sally. On your left-hand side, that giant V right there, that's where they filmed The Voice, or stages 30 and 31, which ironically they are currently doing seasons 30 and 31. And then on your left-hand side, this is cool, Park Lake, this giant body of water right here. This was the lagoon in Creature from the Black Lagoon from 1954. And here he is, Gillman, one of our monsters. So that was portrayed by two actors. All the stuff on land was done by Ben Chapman, and all of the underwater sequences was done by Riku Browning. So Riku Browning recently passed away in 2023 at the age of 93, and he really became the go-to guy for a lot of underwater cinematography. Egon. All right, we're gonna hide behind these gas barrels. Hopefully the shark takes the bait in the yellow barrel there at the end of the docks. We just waited around.
It's just a robot, right? So yeah, but it looks like a really shark.
It looks real?
For a while there, and the biggest fish on. So I really owe the shark a lot.
I watched
Shark,
and when I watched it, I thought that was a real life shark. So that's why I probably
think it is Sugarland Express with Goldie Hawn, and they're still working together in theaters right now. Disclosure Day, he and John Iglesias, and the music video Judas by Lady Gaga. But what we want to show you now is how we control weather. Little thunder and lightning to set the tone, set the ambiance, and now through the use of movie magic and sprinklers, let it rain. Just like that, it's raining. So rain really is the secret ingredient used by filmmakers. That's why you see it used so often. It has great visual movement to
It does look like rain.
Really heightens the emotional state of things.
It looks like thunder and rain.
Akira Kurosawa samurai films has all that rain.
You actually can't see it on camera.
Always running from monsters in the rain. Romantic comedies are always embracing in the rain. What would The Notebook be? Right? Rachel McAdams, Ryan Gosling embracing in the rain. That scene in the rain. Whoa! Here it is, A Big Fat Liar with Paul Giamatti. Time in Hollywood, starring Leonardo DiCaprio, Brad Pitt, and Margot Robbie. That's where Leonardo DiCaprio's talking with Julia Butters about what it's like being a fading star in Hollywood. Live by Night with Ben Affleck. These boots are made for Walk in music video, Jessica Simpson, and the opening sequence of Saving Mr. Banks. This is where Colin Farrell walks into the bank in Saving Mr. Banks. Have to mention Steven Spielberg's The Color Purple with Whoopi Goldberg, 1985. This is the ending with The Dress Shop, was all featured right here. But now at the end of this clip on your screens right now, great example of a practical effect. So at the very end of this clip, you're going to see Kirk Douglas talking to John Wayne. It's from the film War Wagon. Together, you wrangle up everybody and you get everybody together and you tell them before cameras are rolling, you want to make sure you do.
That's what I mean. It's big, right?
Well, that happens sometimes in California. Anyway, the secret of filmmaking is one of whoa! All right, hang on, everybody, hang on.
days, movie lots were
I don't want
so
to. Well, because it's a
crowded
40-minute wait,
movies were
so
made
we should
on
bring the
film lots.
donuts
They're made all
on the
over the
ride.
world, on locations, but most of it was focused in those days in the 60s on the film lots.
I'm a
So
bit
nobody
scared.
noticed me when I was going around from soundstage to soundstage,
Okay, that's
and
all I
I really
remember. So if
felt in my
anything happens
own
after
young
this,
way,
I don't remember.
I owned the lot and had the most amazing day of my life.
Awesome.
Ooh.
Thanks, Steven Spielberg. I mean, listening to Steven Spielberg on Steven Spielberg Drive, that is pretty cool. On your left-hand side, that mustard-painted house with the green roof, that was Boo Radley's house in To Kill a Mockingbird. Robert Duvall's very first
No, I
on-screen
literally forgot.
appearance.
The only one
What's
I
really
remember is
unique
the
about
dogs
that
and the
picture is that 100% of that
Yeah, they
movie
have
was
the
shot
hanging shit. That
entirely
was there the
on
first time, right?
Universal backlots. So
Oh, I
just to
didn't
show you
saw
the
it.
power of a studio film. And then on your right-hand side, as we pull up here, you're going to see this chicken ranch in the distance. This was seen in Festival Whorehouse in Texas with Burt Reynolds and Dolly Parton, LMFAO's music video Sorry for Party Rockin', and Rob Zombie's House of a Thousand Corpses. Great example of a practical set that you can film both inside and outside.
They do a lot.
That it's
They,
going to
he
be followed by
said
this
the
facade right
Judas by
behind it.
Lady
Facade
Gaga
is a
was
French term
performed
meaning
in the
false
old
front,
Mexican
but this
one.
facade was seen in Minnie Driver's TV series About a Boy. When they were making Festival Whorehouse in Texas, they actually used this house inside Soundstage 12, and it was on a giant dollhouse hinge, so they were able to open up the entire house, which they had all those great musical sequences with Dolly Parton. Now on your left-hand side, we're passing by Colonial Street, currently closed for filmmaking today, but that was used in Desperate Housewives. I think he's going to say hello to us.
Oh, what are they recording over here?
We all go a little mad sometimes.
All right, we'll just drive right up this psychopath.
Kids in that old 90s movie Kid Sheriff. That's what this whole place is loosely based on. Remember that one? No? Well, I do. A little further down, you can see the brand new Star Lasso experience. Built to showcase an unbelievable new live show. It's not looking so live anymore. Anyway, behind this Hollywood fantasy of a gold rush frontier town lies a sinister secret. It is smack dab in the center of a UFO hotspot. What's a bad miracle?
What's
We're here
happening?
to find
I don't
out.
know.
What's happening?
I don't know, and I couldn't tell you.
Welcome to the world of no.
Thanks.
Evacuate.
So real plane, real water, real actor. That whole surrounding cityscape on your right-hand side, that was done with CGI in front of this blue wall right here. Giant basin in front of it, which can hold millions of gallons of water. Also seen in Dunkirk, directed by Christopher Nolan, where the boats are filling up with water. Inception, where the white van is falling in slow motion. And in the 2004 SpongeBob SquarePants movie, that's where David Hasselhoff is swimming across the water. That movie is loosely based on The Odyssey. Speaking of The Odyssey, here is Christopher Nolan to tell you about what you're going to see in just a moment here.
For The Odyssey, we wanted to take audiences on Odysseus' incredible journey across the world, across this mythical world.
Yeah. We need a finance that.
Does Harry Potter look like...
This is a large size soft drink. It sells for $10. Now, this may sound like a great deal of money, but it comes with a free refill. And by free refill, I mean that you drink the soda, then wait for the ice to melt, and then also the
Hey, baby. We're like that great guy who did that cool thing. Yo, Chewbacca!
Now enjoy the Ferris wheel.
It's just the stuff in there.
A dish best served. Ice cream? No revenge.
Anyway, guys, let me explain.
Yeah.
I'm driving.
You're driving?
I'm driving.
Emiliano said he's driving.
I'll throw the item right.
Yo. I'll sit in the middle. Oh my gosh, when I got here, it was really difficult. Let's try to hurry up and get in the right line. Oh my god. Oh look. Look. It's literally
This is
oh
god! Wait, can I do something? Can I do something? I feel like I'm in my childhood days. I love it.
Are you sure? Ma'am, do you know it's over here? Right here. Oh my gosh. Look! Look, look! It's your church day, dude! It's your church day, dude! Joseph reference! Yo! It's the free one.
All four of them, alright?
Man?
Oh my! Oh my god! Look at the crystal. Of course.
It's the Hemacolation! Is this purple?
It's so cool.
For hours. They really enjoyed it.
Look at the little Yoshi. Look at Yoshi just going in a circle. My mom. Because she wants to, I think she wants to go. No, to dress.
Can you take a picture?
I'm recording. Who won everyone?
Hi. That's the color of my kids' skin. Hi.
Like, tiki bump?
We're about to die. We're about to die.
We made it! Yo.
Bro, that big guy, bro, that big guy.
Please pay attention to that string around up there. It will explain to you guys how to play arcade.
Or I would go on the single rider's lane, because there is a single rider's lane. Yep, quarterback. I'm so jealous. The architect is so good.
Put it in right now.
Oh, it didn't do it. I don't like that. I don't like that it didn't do it.
Do it.
Shit. I'll do like this.
Do it right now. Go farther. You gotta get farther.
Don't get scared, Michael. Hurry up.
Does it hurt? It just sprays air at you. It just sprays air. It's just scary. It doesn't hurt.